Hi, welcome back to In the Loop. I'm your host, Josie, former UMBC Sustainability Intern. I have with me two current UMBC Sustainability Interns, Laura Blevins and Brianna Rose. We're going to continue to talk about some of the campus sustainability issues here at UMBC. So starting with Brianna, can you tell us what it was that attracted you to seeking out the position of a sustainability intern, as well as some of the goals that you'd like to accomplish this year?
Okay, well, I'm an environmental studies major, so I obviously have an interest in sustainability, and I wanted to get involved on campus, and I thought this was a great way to do it. So this year I'm really interested in working with single-stream recycling and to raise awareness about it. I did a paper last year for my news writing class, and I had to interview people about what they thought about single-stream recycling, and no one knew what it was, so that was obviously a big issue for me. So I just really want to get people to know about it, know how it works. So basically, all it is, you can put all your recyclables, plastics, cardboard, paper, anything in your recycling bin, and bring it all to the one single-stream recycling bin by like the other garbage bins in your dorm or in your apartment. And then once it goes to the plant, it could be separated into different things using water, puffs of air, so the paper flies. So it's really cool, the technology that they have. So yeah, I'm just trying to bring awareness and get people to know about that.
Oh, how wonderful. I also understand something that I was very delighted to hear about was that UMBC now has zip cars on campus. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Zip cars are really cool. There's two parked on Center Road, and basically all you have to do is go online and join the program. It's a $25 yearly fee, and then it is $8 to an hour to use the car, but you don't have to pay for maintenance, you don't have to pay for gas, you don't have to pay for insurance. It's really great. So let's say you have like an off-campus job, but you don't have a car. It's a great way to use it for every day. Or if you just want to go to Walmart, grocery shopping, anything easy like that, it's great and easy to use. Yeah, and they just give you this little zip card, it's called, and you just flash it in front of the car and it opens it for you. It's really cool.
It does. It sounds great. I've personally used Zipcar.
Oh, awesome. And that was started last year, and I know you were a sustainability intern last year, so what other programs did you work on?
Well, yeah, I was very excited to hear about the Zipcar goal initiative being brought to fruition. Another thing that we worked on last year, we being the previous interns, was bringing hydration stations on campus. One thing that we really saw as a problem was, well, the detriments of bottled water. Using the disposable and the sort of throwaway society that we have, we felt that that wasn't very representative of the values that UMBC has, and it definitely didn't align with our campus sustainability goals. So one way that we wanted to mitigate this problem was to encourage people at UMBC to use reusable water bottles by installing hydration stations, and we were very successful in getting one installed in the RLC that opened up this semester. That one is filtered, and it makes it very easy for people to refill their bottle while they're doing their 24-hour study sessions.
Tastes good too. Nice.
And so, Laura, can you tell us about why you wanted to be a sustainability intern and some of the things that you're working on and some things you hope to accomplish through your work?
Sure. Well, I'm a chemical engineer, so I'm focused on environmental engineering especially. I study the biotrack. So what I've noticed at UMBC is the chemical engineering and the engineering and science departments are mostly focused on biology. But we are interested in implementing a new undergraduate program for environmental engineering. So I think that's very interesting, and it's not really that readily known to students yet, so I kind of want to spread that awareness and get the program built and, just kind of build it. So I'm also the secretary of the Biodiesel Club, and that organization was started about 4 or 5 years ago. The ultimate goal of it was SG had a Prove It competition, and they wanted to take waste vegetable oil from campus services and convert that to usable biodiesel and put it in the transit services. So it's a really sustainable process. a few years back, they actually started manufacturing off campus, but because of legal concerns, they weren't able to bring it back. So my role right now is to try to get that up and running and make sure that the waste vegetable oil from campus is being recycled and used on campus. So.
Wow, I understand we have some footage of the biodiesel initiative.
Yeah, we have a small scale running up in the lab in the chemistry building right on campus, so we can go take a look at that if you want.
Wonderful. Let's go to that footage now.
Hi, I'm Blevins. I'm sustainability intern for SGA and also the secretary of Biodiesel Club. And today we're here with biodiesel in our lab. Biodiesel started with the initiative to recycle waste vegetable oils from campus services and recycle it into a usable energy for the campus transportation. Not only is this recycling and reducing waste, but this energy is much more clean burning and reduces our emissions greatly. Let's take a look in the lab. Hi, so I'm going to show you a general process of how we make biodiesel. In order to make biodiesel, you need waste vegetable oil. So today we're using 4.5 liters of waste vegetable oil. You need to mix that with methanol and a catalyst in order for the reaction to happen. So you take 20% of the volume of the waste vegetable oil that you're using, and that's going to be your methanol. So we calculated this by saying 20% times the amount of waste vegetable oil equals 0.9 liters, so we'll be using 0.9 liters of methanol. You also need a catalyst, and this is just a general recipe for any type of waste vegetable oil. We're using just general waste vegetable oil that has not been used for cooking. Therefore, we need 7 grams per liter of the waste vegetable oil that we're using. So we'll need 31.5 grams of KOH, which is our catalyst. You need to mix the methanol with catalyst since the methanol is a liquid and the catalyst is a solid. We're doing that over here, which I'll show you in a second, and then we're going to mix it with our biodiesel in the reactor. So this is our catalyst, KOH. It comes in a solid form. In order to mix this with the biodiesel and make it effective, we need to mix it with the liquid, our methanol, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. And we check our temperature. Normally in a biodiesel process, you'd like it to ideally be 50 to 60 degrees temperature running. So we preheat our methanol to this temperature so that when we add it, it doesn't decrease the effect. So we'll wait for this to stir and mix up properly, and then we'll go ahead and add it to our process. So here we are with our small-scale design. This is our reactor. It's stirring at a moderate pace, and we currently have the waste vegetable oil inside. So what we're going to do is add this methanol in. We add about half at a time so that the reaction has a chance to catch up and mix properly before the methanol evaporates. So now that we've mixed our methanol with our biodiesel, it should take about an hour and a half for this to fully react. We have to make sure that it's about 135 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 to 60 degrees Celsius during the reaction. So it's very important to keep a check on our temperature. And once it's fully reacted, we'll begin to filter it. Now that our biodiesel is finished, we need to drain off the waste, which is glycerin on the bottom. You'll be able to see the waste because it's a different color than the biodiesel. It's a bit darker. So we open this valve and let it drain off into a waste bucket. And once that's finished, we open the second valve and drain it through our filters. This is our first filter filled with a resin which extracts impurities from the biodiesel. Once it goes through this filter, it's pumped over to the second filter, which extracts a different type of impurity. And once it comes off there, it washes into our wash bucket, which is our final product. So here we are with our intermediate and final products. This is what came off of the reactor before we filtered it, and this is the final product, which is used in buses around campus. This is a cleaner burning fuel with less emissions than that of regular diesel. Thank you for joining me in the Biodiesel Lab today. This is our small-scale design, and the Biodiesel Club hopes to upscale it so that we can produce lots of biodiesel to use around campus. If you'd like more information about biodiesel or to join the club and help out, please go to our website on my UMBC. Just search biodiesel, and there's a bunch of information, articles, videos, and lots of resources. Thanks again.
Before we close out, I guess, could both of you talk, starting with Laura, a little bit about where you see the future of campus sustainability, or what you would like to see for campus sustainability, the next steps for UMBC.
Okay, well, as we saw from the video, the lab is up and running, and it's clear that we can make biodiesel. But right now, with our small scale, we don't really have enough materials to manufacture enough to put in the buses. So our ultimate goal is to build on campus this large-scale production process with a huge tank and make lots and lots of biodiesel. Hopefully every weekend I can get in the lab and make some so that we can send it into our buses and mix it about 80% to 20% diesel to biodiesel so that it can reduce our emissions overall.
Wow.
So.
And for single stream, what do you envision? What would you like to see in terms of single stream and I guess even transportation?
Well, basically, I just really, as I said, want to raise awareness about it so people know about it, people know what to do. And also like to raise the recycling percentage that we have on campus. Right now it's only about 14% and it's supposed to be at 20%. So I really want to try to get that going and raise it up.
Well, wonderful. We have some great goals for Recyclemania then this year.
Yes, definitely.
Well, this was In the Loop. Thank you so much for joining us.